things have started drying out very quickly. Very quickly. So, we are going to have to start wrapping our little doodads when they need to be worked on. You can see the color difference from the top to the bottom. That is bone dry on the top and slightly damp on the bottom. Oof, okay. Get the ribby up in here. Just spent the whole early morning working in my greenhouse, in my garden. Finally getting ready for my spring season planting, even though it's April 2nd. A little behind. I realize that. That's okay. Get to things when you can get to them, and that's okay. Smooth out these edges. Oh, I totally forgot to ask my friend if she had any batteries. Or my doodad, my little doodad. Poop. Oh well. Oh well. There we go. This is a bit heavy. Oh, it's a bit thick. I'm gonna have to work on that. Welcome, welcome. Now, if you guys have never seen my stream, my name is Passion. I am a potter in Texas. Sorry, I'm trying to connect my charger because I didn't realize my phone was almost dead. I'm a potter in Texas. Pottery is my full-time job. There we go. I think that's good. Okay. Pottery is my full-time job. I make my own work to sell. I teach at a local pottery studio. And I am the ceramics TA for the university that is close by my house. So, my whole life is clay. I think we're gonna start with maybe some spoon rests. I know I need quite a few of those. So we'll make about 5, I'm thinking. I know another thing I need to work on is magnets, but those are like super easy and I don't do those on the wheel. There we go. All right, now I'm gonna wedge up some clay. So you'll have to pardon me for a second. Be off screen for a little bit. There's one. There's 2. There's 3. Here's 4. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Give me 1 second. I'm wedging my clay and then we'll be on it. Yeah? How are you guys? Okay. Sorry about that. I was trying to get some reclaim out too while I was at it. I'm doing good. I am so stinking tired of making these candle votives. So instead, we are going to be doing some spoon rests today. To start, at least. To start. Oh. Okay. Bat meat has been soaking, so it's nice and moist. Ready to go. Oh yeah. She's slick. She is slick. Let's go ahead and push this back a little bit. There we go. Get a little bibbity bat. My hands are already covered. Okay. I haven't pulled up my sleeves. I haven't taken a sip of my coffee. So we're a little bit of a rough start. That's okay. Clay is nice and soft today. Which is lovely, because yesterday I was working with some pretty stiff stuff. I was talking yesterday about how I have a little bit of a break from shows this month in April, which is very exciting. It's been a long time since I've had a break. So I'm hoping to like restock product, maybe work on some new things, have a little bit of fun. I'm trying to reconnect with my pottery again. Yeah, so I do different markets. Not really so much the art fair world. I can't really afford those kind of setups. But my main seller is my hanging planters. So I make my hanging pots, and then I also make the macrame for them. And I'm starting to get more into plant plant-based themed work anyway. Yesterday I made some really pun-rific mugs with different florals on them. So that was really cool. Exactly. I've really been enjoying incorporating that. And I mean, that's how potters usually are, right? They incorporate what's prevalent in their lives, and that's what their body of work is influenced by. Before, my work was really influenced by ancient Grecian pottery because I was going on archaeological digs, and now since COVID, I can't really do that anymore, so here we are. Plant related pottery. I think I definitely used a bit more clay than I needed for these spoon rests. Though someone was saying that they like their spoon rests about 5 inches wide, which I don't know, seems wide to me, but that's almost what it's at, so I guess not. I guess it's pretty normal. I could go a little bit wider, just see what happens. There we go. Let's see if we can trim a little excess off. Polly, if you're still here, how are you? It's been a little bit. There we go. All right, so there's that. And then let's add our little lippy lip. Beautiful, wonderful, amazing, just fantastic. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Amazing. Good afternoon, Bert. How are you? That's wonderful, Polly. Was it a good vacation? Did you get the rest you needed? There we go. Spoon rest numero uno. Bert, I'm doing really good. I spent the morning gardening and working in my greenhouse. So that was fun. Good morning, Blake. Hey, guess what, Blake? I don't know if you've seen or know, but look at what's over there. Look at that big boy kiln right over there. I'm going to be trying to spend this weekend researching how to rewire a kiln. So we will see how that goes. Take some clay off of these balls. It's an older 1027, the kiln sitter model. Good, Polly. I'm glad to hear that. It's always nice, even if it's a little vacation, to just kind of get away, you know. Not having a cell phone, that's wonderful. Is it, Blake? Ooh, might be utilizing you as a resource. I am more familiar with Scuts than I am Paragons, so that's good. But I have never rewired it myself, so that'll be interesting. Yeah, I think I found some online. The guy I bought it from, I got it for $300. So wonderful. It's, you know, it's a little roughed up, but it's not bad for the price I paid. I do have to get kiln shelves though, which kind of sucks because one, I haven't seen any on Facebook, and two, I really want advancer shelves. I really want advancer shelves, but I don't want to pay. I can't afford advancer shelves right now, and I don't want to pay for a furniture set full price because I do want advancer shelves. Yeah, it was a fantastic price. The guy, I think his parents had died and they had them, and he just wanted them out as quick as possible, so. Silicone. Are those the black ones? I'm not sure. Is it like, oh, like Advancer. Okay, that's cool. And they go to cone 6? Yeah, they do. We use those in the gas kiln. Are they cheaper than those regular big white ones? I think those are clay shelves. I don't know. Not the quality. Gotcha. Oh, okay. Twice more. Yeah. Can't really afford that right now either. That's why I'm looking for used ones. Because, like, to be fair, I probably don't need advancer shelves. Because yeah, that's a little out of my price range right now. I probably don't need advancer shelves because I don't drip that often. But I have to clean shelves at 2 other studios, and I would rather not have to do it at my own studio, just in case. Because it's definitely not... Ooh. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna check my email on my computer because I just got an email from the lady at this whole shop that I'm doing wholesaler for, and I've been waiting to hear from her for like a week. So I'm gonna need some good news. I asked for more money, which is why I've been like on pins and needles waiting for her. So we'll see if they're gonna, you know, screw me over or actually, you know, pay me a little bit more. My bad. Fucking fuck yes! All right, no worries on the price increase. Once it's received on my end, I think it would be a great idea to get the next order rolling. What? What? Oh God. Good and bad things. One, I'm gonna be working on more fucking votives. But two, more money. So, ayo. Alright. Half shelf. Glazes can stick, but don't penetrate. Ooh. Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah. So, I might look into those, though, for our other studio. Because we're wanting to transition to something that's a little bit more cleaner. And, because we have people drop off to fire in our kiln, and as per usual, a lot of how do I say this politely? Some people are doing things at home when they should be taking lessons. How do I say this politely? Their shit runs real bad. Even though I tell them all the time, stop, like, clean your shit up. It's not my responsibility to clean your stuff. I don't know how to say that politely. But, so I might look into getting those silicone carbide ones at my other studio. And then maybe she'll sell me hers for cheaper. Ooh. Have a wonderful day, Candy? Kanji? Thank you for stopping by. I'm so glad. She also said they look amazing. So I wonder, she's at actually a different location. They're splitting these between Houston and Austin. And I wonder if they took some over there already, or if maybe they took pictures. That's so, oh gosh. So awesome. So excited. So what this means is, one, I'm going to be doing more streams, and two, I'm going to do one less show in May as well, so I can do this. Oh, this is so exciting. Eee! Hooray! Hooray! Thank you for the follow, Kay. My name is Passion. I'm a potter in Texas. It is nice to make your acquaintance. Man, we're getting like super close to the 100 followers. I should do something special. I don't know what though, but that's super exciting. Don't know what though. right. Eh. Wonderful, lovely, beautiful, amazing. I have been doing this going on 7 years now. It's kind of crazy to me because I still feel like I'm a beginner, but I feel like it's gonna be like that for the rest of my life because there's always something new to learn with pottery. Ta-da! That did seem like a better amount of clay. So I'll probably keep the rest the same. Well, yeah, exactly. My, how do I say this? My personal body of work, I've been trying to incorporate more underglaze decoration with painting, which is a whole new thing for me. I was never, God, get your shit together. There we go. I was never really big into underglazes because of how dull the colors appeared. And I'm still not super impressed. I think it might be the brand I'm using, honestly. But I'm trying to make it work because with what I want, I do want some like painted aspects to what I'm doing. So. And the cool thing, like this stuff, or not this specific, but the votives I'm working on, it's, they're simple. They're just, they're just cylinders, right? But the people who I'm working with are very open to experimentation with glazing, which is what I find the most exciting. Like before I graduated and got a full-time job doing this, I was in the process of writing a low-fire glaze book, only low-fire because I was dissatisfied with the amount of information on low-fire glazes. And so this kind of gives me a chance to get back into that and experiment, though it won't be with low-fire glazes. I think these are mostly going to be mid-range. So yeah, always something new. Always something new. It is still very weird being this high on my wheel. I will say that much. I feel like I'm scrunching my shoulders more when I do this. I'm trying not to. Have a lovely day as well, Kay. If you type !social, you can see my social. I post a whole bunch on Instagram, so you can see a couple of my glazes. They're pretty cool. I like to do. That's what I like to do. But have a wonderful day. Of course, of course, of course. I went to the grocery store this morning. I talked about doing it yesterday, and I did not do it, of course, because, you know, all about the procrastination. But my wife really wants to do like a juice cleanse weekend, and I knew she was never going to go to the grocery store to get the stuff, even though she said she would, but we do not judge our significant others for what they say they will do. And it hadn't gotten done, and she is actually going to get her second vaccine this afternoon. So I didn't want her going to the grocery store after doing that, because who knows how she's gonna feel. Two, I'm actually a little, like, I don't know how this is gonna go with her having the vaccine, because, like, the vaccine, for one, is gonna probably make her feel like garbage poo-poo. But juice cleanses also make you feel like garbage poo-poo because you're getting all of those toxins out. So it's going to be an interesting weekend. And she was supposed to help me with my kiln. I don't think that's going to happen. I think I'm going to be doing the kiln by myself, which is a little terrifying because I have no electrical experience. But I have Google. So we'll see. It's also like super heavy. My God. I don't know why I was expecting this to weigh less than it does, but holy balls, it's heavy. Big girl. And like my kiln next to it, oh my gosh, my first kiln next to it, it looks like a toy. Well, all of the wires are out. Like, he broke it down. He broke down the kiln so it could fit in our Renegade. And so the computer portion of it is just like, you know, all of the wires are just hanging out, not connected. They are basically, the kiln is basically just stacked. Nothing's clipped in or anything. We just wanted to get it out of the way because we knew we wouldn't be able to work on it until the weekend. So yeah, exactly. Yeah, all of them are, like, the rings are stacked, but they're not connected because he undid all of them so it would fit in the car. And so I'll take you over there in a second. Oh my God. Man, these bat mates, when they're soaked, whew, they do not want you to come off. It's good though. Okay, so let's see if I can take this real quick over here. So, like, all of the wires are sticking out. But it's, you know, fairly decent. It definitely smells like it might have been outside for a little bit, and it's got some old mud dauber homes in it, which is funny because the guy was like, "Oh, it's never been outside, yada yada." Like, okay, dude, that's cool. You're a liar, but whatever. It was cheap. So, and then I also have to this is another thing that I'm scared of doing by myself, but it has a 3-pronged plug. Yeah, I know the smell will go away. It has a 3-pronged plug, which is what we originally had in our 240 volt, but the kiln I got, the first kiln I got was a 4-pronged 240 volt. So my wife just changed out the outlet. But now we have to re-change it back to a 3-prong to fit the scut. So I also need to look up, oh gosh, I need to look up what the voltage is for, or the amperage for this plug, for this dryer plug, and make sure that it's more than the kiln, because I'm not 100% certain. And if that's the case, then I'm just gonna hold off on everything and get an electrician to run the line. But I don't know. I don't know yet, so we'll see. But it sounds like I definitely need it now. Definitely gonna need it now. So let me tell you, transporting this many pieces to the city is stressful. Like, I've transported plenty of pieces to this to the studio I work at, but it's never been on like a deadline. So yeah. Man, what a good... I'm still just like blown away about this email. I know it's not really a big deal, but I have been stressing about this for a week now. I sent her that email last Friday, so for a week. And I know I shouldn't, because, you know, like, just because I'm an artist doesn't mean I deserve to be paid any less. But because I'm a woman and an artist, I have been trained to believe that I am not worth it. And so that anxiety has been weighing on me for a week. And now it just feels, ugh, the relief. It's palpable. It's palpable. Webster's word for you. news. I forgot. So I don't know if any of you were here when I was talking about how I had all of this high fire reclaim, and I've been trying to figure out a way to make it mid-range. And so I had said, oh, well, you know what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna use the reclaim and I'm gonna put a cone 6 recipe in that reclaim and see what happens. Well, I had been just using it for the votives. Didn't need to be food safe. They're candle votives, so they're gonna be filled with candles. It'll be fine. But it's like, well, maybe I should test this and just see if it is in fact truly vitrified at cone 6. And I think it is. So I think I'm pretty set to use this for my clay body for everything, which is pretty exciting. Pretty exciting. I haven't done a complete absorption test yet. I haven't boiled the piece yet, but I do plan on doing that tonight. But I did that thing, I did like a drip test, so I poured water on it and held it there for a second and then tilted it to see if it ran down, and it did, like nothing soaked in. So, and I did it on, not on glaze. I did it on the clay body, the back of a test tile. So, that was pretty exciting. Pretty happy about that. Because that's gonna save me a bit of money. And my friend is moving her house. She is also a potter. And she is not a reclaimer. She does not like dealing with it. I don't blame her. But she asked me to help her set up her new studio in exchange for 10 gallons of reclaim. And you know what? I'm gonna be walking away with 10 gallons of reclaim. I'll tell you that much. I can do brunt work. Grunt work. I can do that. That's easy for me. I'm not thinking I like this so flared out, so I think I'll fix that really quick. So, enough about me. Are you guys doing well? Bert, how is your tooth? Are you feeling a little bit better? If it's a dryer circuit, I think the line breaker is too small. So here's the thing. I think it's actually a 50 amp, but I don't know if that's too close to that 48 number. I think it's a 50 amp because I had my other kiln on there and it pulled 32 or something and it was fine. I did know it at one point, the exact number it was, but I'm not 100% certain if it's 50 or 60. And if it's 50, I don't know if that's too close to that 48 mark. Like, I don't know if it just needs to be a little bit more or if it needs to have some wiggle room. So, yes. Man, I also was burning some boxes today. We get an unreasonable amount of Amazon packages. So I was burning some boxes today, and I smell like a campfire. I have to change clothes, take a shower, because I know my wife's going to want to cuddle in bed. Ta-da! Number 4. All right. Last spoon rest. I will remember that it pulls a 48 amp though, and tell my wife. Let me actually text her right now and see if she knows. Bina. Whoops, 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 whoops. She might know. She's good at remembering that stuff. Me getting this order again also means that I need to finish making my bats. I only actually did 1 coat of polyurethane on most of them. I need to do a 2nd coat. But I do have 3, and we will be testing them out today for the first time. Which is kind of exciting. She said 50 or 60. So yeah, she doesn't know the exact one either. It'll say somewhere, right? Like on the breaker box or something. I don't have to say somewhere. Cool. Need WD-40 in this bitch. Okay. All right, number 5. Hooray. Oop. Now, I'm gonna have to wedge some clay. I'm gonna have to guesstimate since my scale is out of commission right now. I need 4 balls of clay. I can do 4 more. So let's guesstimate a little bit. start with these and go from there. Here's number 1. Two. Three. Four. Okay. Now that I'm all gooey. It's number 6. Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna have to screenshot that because I have literally no idea what those words means. It's a number 6 wire in less than 100 feet. It's okay for 50 amps. Put a 60 amp breaker on it. 100 is pushing it. Shorter the better. You're probably like 30, 40 feet if it goes from one end of the house to the other. If you were pulling 60 amps, you would need a number 4 wire. Okay. 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 I guess I kind of understand that. I'm still gonna take a screenshot of that though. My wife will know better than I. And we also have a friend who's an electrician, but he lives in upstate New York, so aka nowhere near us. And we do have him to go to advice for. Okay. I'm gonna try to rinse my hands off. Gotcha. Okay. take a screenshot of this. Boop. There we go. Okay. Smaller number, bigger the wire. Got it. I mean, I get that. I do understand that much. I've got gauges in my ears, so I understand that much. Alright, I'm gonna try to do this standing, because nope, can't do it standing. It doesn't feel like enough clay. So there's something. Maybe it's enough clay, but just barely. Need more height. Okay, with width, though that's a bit too wide on the top. Okay. See what it dries to. Seems like it'll work though. Do want to add a hair more clay though. Just a hair. This is not as easy as my scale. Seems the music has stopped. Okay. 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 We're using a new one that I made. We'll see if it works. See if it even fits. Hey ho, let's go. Polly, I don't know if you're still here, but here's the bat. These are the ones I made. Oh no! Already off to a rough start, okay. I'm a little nervous. You guys. Oh, they feel like crap on my hands. So that sucks. It's not picking up though. It's soft clay. So I'm not putting a whole bunch of pressure, but it's not picking up off the wheel head, so that's a good sign. Yep, I think we're in the clear with using these. Friggin' sweet! I'm also excited about how many bats I have now because I'm hoping to build my throwing endurance. Because I normally stop after 7. It's all the bats I've got. We're already off to a good start though, because, I mean, I've thrown 7. So this will be number 8. And if I can successfully do this one, then we're in the clear and already making progress. That might be my wife. She might be home. She was supposed to come home early today. Alright, let's check the size of this one. They're seeming shorter than I probably need them, so... Not terribly, though. Also a little bit wider than I need it to. See if we can fix that a little bit. Go. That feels good. That feels good. Let's measure. A little under 5, good. It's a little short. I think that's okay though. And looky there, I made 8 in one stream. Good job, me. I'm a little tired. My back's hurting a little bit, but that's okay. This bat held up, you know, fairly decently. So all in all, pretty good. Pretty stinking good. I don't need these bats to last me forever, you know, but a little while. Get a few uses out of them. I'll be right back. There's loud noises coming from outside, so. Not the whiff. Not the whiff. But will be coming soon. So. Okay. Let's try to go for 9. Wait, 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I had one more good bat I forgot about. Okay, so that was 7. Dang, okay, no wonder I got through it so easily. It's like, yeah, I bet you've been doing the same number the whole time. Alright, so I successfully tricked myself. This one for real is number 8. So please make it. Please survive. Dang, I can't believe I tricked myself there. Oh well. Happens, right? I think honestly the ideal width I'm looking for is probably 4.25. And the height 5.75. Air bubble in the rim, of course. Four inches, good. No, I need 4.5. That's what it was.